And also, I think following off of that, like spontaneity, like not just in the idea of being like flexible for travel and stuff, but being a spontaneous person in at the same time of being a spontaneous actor, and to be able to say, like you guys are saying, yes and to truly anything, like, you know. And sometimes that goes into difficult life choices, which both Nick and Zazie have both spoken to. Like, so many of the things that you learn about in your acting classes, you end up applying into your real life. And part of going through your career is kind of the reckoning of how that ends up playing in your personal life, and how to do that as healthily as possible. And yeah, I mean, I did the same thing as Nick. I was also doing children's tours out of a van and building the own sets. And the one thing that I always took away from that is, hopefully I'm going to get to work with this Shakespeare troupe that I worked with about 5 years ago, this summer, hopefully, if everything comes up. But you know, the first summer I worked with them, like all of us were not getting paid, basically. Like truly, almost none of us were being paid. They were able to barely give us housing. And it was, and the reason that we were all there was because we love Shakespeare, and we love bringing it to people who hadn't experienced theater. And the core of that, the root of that, and everyone's commitment to that in the face of all the adversity that we had put up with, which included performing in a pool lobby, literally a lobby of a pool where people were in their swim trunks walking through our set. Um, it, it, it was about the two people that were in the audience that were children, who were captivated by that production of Twelfth Night. And if you're able to find that in what you're doing, and continually follow that, you'll always end up on your feet.